Alright, so this is from our lesson of multi-step equations. This was number 4 from the homework last night. Now, the first thing you should have done would be to get rid of our fraction. And how would we get rid of that fraction? Multiply by the reciprocal. So that means we flip our fraction over and we multiply both sides by 2/3. So we kill it there. What do we do with our x minus 5? Bring it down. Now, what have we talked about every time we've done fractions? Cross dividing. So we need to cross divide 3 and -6. How many times does 3 go into -6? -2 times. Now, what would we do with these two numbers? Multiply them together. And what's -2 times 2?
-4.
Awesome. Alright, is our variable by itself? No. So we need to move our -5. And how would we move that?
Add 5 and cancel it out.
Add 5 to both sides. Awesome. And that cancels it out here. And we bring down our x equals, what's -4 plus 5? 1. So that's what you should have gotten for the homework problem number 4. On the next page in your notes, oops. Okay, when I say next page in your notes, I mean them, not y'all. Hope you guys know that. On your next page in your notes on equations with variables on both sides, on number 1, you were supposed to try that from your homework. And it said 8m plus 5 equals 6m plus 1. Now, what's the difference between this problem right here and the one we did earlier? There's variables on both sides and there's no fraction. Awesome. So that means that we need to move this 6m over here with this 8m. So how do you think we would do that? Subtract 6m from both sides because we need to get them together. Now this time we're not combining like terms, we're moving like terms. So to move it, you have to do the opposite. And what's 8m minus 6m? 2m. Plus 5 equals 1. Alright, now at this point, would we divide both sides by 2 or subtract 5?
Subtract 5.
And then we bring down our 2m, and that gives us -4. What do we do next?
Divide by 2.
Divide both sides by 2. And we kill that, and we get m equals -2. Does everybody agree with that answer?
Yes.
Alright, on number 2 from your homework, on the same page, equations with variables on both sides. You had 8c plus 5 equals 4c minus 11. Now, are we combining like terms or moving like terms? We're moving like terms. So how would we move that 4c over there with the 8c? Subtract 4c from both sides. And what is 8c minus 4c? What do we do with that plus 5? Now, is this going to equal positive 11 or negative 11? Negative 11. Why? Because why? Because it's negative, because of that minus sign. So we have negative 11. All right, what do we do from here? Subtract 5. And then we get 4c equals -16. And what's our last step? Divide both sides by 4. And what does c equal? -4. Alright, so 3 and 4 on your foldable are the same thing. So we're going to scoot down to number 5. Where's the hole puncher, guys? Oh, okay. Alright, now what's different about this problem compared to 1 and 2? You guys speak a little louder. That's not speaking louder, that's whispering at me. Distributing! So that means we have to multiply. Alright, what's 6 times A? What's 6 times 4? Alright, now, Would we move our 24 or would we move our 6A?
6A.
Why?
Like term.
Like terms, because we got to move like terms. Why is 24 not a like term with that?
It doesn't have a
It doesn't have a variable. Awesome. Alright, so what's 9A minus 6A? And what do we do with our 24? Also, why did we write 24 right here and not 4? You distributed and you multiplied. Alright, what do we do now? Divide by what? 3. And what does A equal? Awesome. Okay, thanks.
Hey, can you check this real quick? Hold on. Can you check this real quick?
Hang on.
Wait.